So, here for the scenes in minor league baseball play through the sort of double A, then go to double A, then high, then something. So we have rookie in the International League in the first half for maybe set the whole league as how they do in double A. In the other, since they have 3 leagues in double A, high A, single A, they do like league, they do the divisions. Name it the 2 divisions, and then the first half division winner versus second half division winner in each side of the division, and then they have the other side, the other division, the first half winner, second half winner, and they have an overall division, like division championship, like each division in that league, and then they have within that league, they do the 2 divisions, first half winner, second half winner in the division, and they have each division, the 2 teams from that side of the division, that league. It's like that American, take the American League and Major League Baseball, say. So then if they split each, say they put 7 teams in one division, 8 teams in the other. And they had, say, at the 81 game mark, they had the first half winner. And when the 7 teams and the 8 teams, they split up into 2 groups. And the other 81 games would be their basic record. They had a record, but the record reset for the second half. And then Breeze count for the second half winner. But the first half winner wins. You go to second place again. Go to second place team. So that's how they would do it. And then you have like the 7 teams play each other, and then 8 teams play each other. Winners of those, and then they would have the overall league championship. That's essentially what they're doing. And like since there's 3 leagues, but then in AAA, they do the first half, since they play the 4 teams, they have 2 from the International League, and they meet up for the International League Championship, best of 3, and then they have an overall winner-take-all championship game from the International League Pacific Coast Leagues. Yep. In Memphis, the St. Louis Cardinals affiliate 1. Rochester, like I said, 2 games canceled. The Washington Nationals affiliate, they had 2 games canceled, or like either canceled or just moved to the second half, postponed the second half, so that's what hurt them. But otherwise, they could have had it though, with the Interiors. And then Las Vegas, the Athletics Oakland Athletics affiliate, Las Vegas, they were a game and a half ahead. They only played 71 games. There's some teams I said 71, 73. Second round played 72. Las Vegas played 73. Teams like Oklahoma City, so they played 74. Albuquerque, so they played 75. So yeah, but the Athletic. And the division winners. In the Eastern League Northeast, it's Hartford, Rockies play. And Richmond, in the Eastern Southwest, Richmond, it's just what Giants played. They're 43-25, so they played 78 games. The Hartford played 76, or 78, no, I said 78. Richmond played 60 games, and Hartford played 60 games. So I said 78. They both played 60. And then Saturday, Nexel played 69. So 33, and then Southern League, Lexi played 65-1. They were 330. That was only a game back, but the first team at their extra games. And the Texas League in the first half, Tulsa won the Texas League North, Texas League, which is the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're 6-23, and then Frisco was 39-29. They're 60 games. And the Midwest League team, Snake Reds affiliate, they're 39-27. And then in the first, in the Midwest East, the Midwest West, South Bend, the Chicago Cubs, the Cubs, Chicago Cubs, there were 323 with 60 teams. And their host league is so small that they only have 6 teams in that league. So it's instead of a best of 3 league, it's a best of 3 division series. And then with 4 teams, and they have a best of 3 championship series efforts. They do a best of 5 like league championship series instead, and you do 60 games in, or 66 games in. I don't want to make me say 68, but 66 games in each team with 42 and 24. They were 7 games ahead of Tracy Los Angeles Affiliate. And just high affiliate. And also likely division. You have the South Side leader Frederick, but the Baltimore Reds fight 423. Their game back of Greensboro, Pittsburgh, fight 41-25. And then 66 games. So then the Baltimore Reds played only 64. And Bowling Green, the Tampa Bay Rays played South Side League South. They were 9.5 games ahead of Wednesday. The Chicago White Sox fight 47-18. And we have my league. Each division with this time they only were 4 teams. With each division, you could have done a league overall, but they didn't. Yes, San Jose, the San Francisco Giants affiliate. Their first was 37-29. Second was in the Comparative South. It's like those are in San Diego Padres affiliate. They're 3-27. And then second, we had first Arizona in the Comparative North 36-3. And Tacoma, Los Angeles, Comparative South 36-3. And then we have, and this is also when the half mark happens in minor league baseball. Then for half splits, typically a lot of teams, what will happen is in first half splits, a lot of teams, like not every team, but a lot of teams, like those move players up or down, from that position. They're ready for it. If you think, say for example, you're not doing, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, but in the current North, Fredericksburg, Western National Fleet 47, and then Trust in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers fleet, or I said Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Tampa Bay Rays affiliate. And geez, I'm thinking of football. The Carolina League South, the Trust in the Tampa Bay Rays affiliate, 37-29. The Carolina League South, and I don't care. I'm just gonna re-leave this in. I don't really care. I'm not gonna edit it out. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I am screwed up. So we have Trust in the Tampa Bay Rays affiliate. They were 37-29. Have a 6-1 record. And then for Washington National Fleet, the Canadian North, we're 6-20. There's some other teams in the Florida State League or Canada League, which is based in California. The Florida State League's Jupiter, Miami Marlins flight 37-29. They were 4 games out of COC. Their Mets flight 33-33. And then Florida Phillies flight, high flight, they're 606. They're 3 games ahead of Fort Myers, the Railroads, and the last one, they're 2.5 up. And only 16. Now let's work our way back up from from single A to like triple A. So it's one of the first stuff. So basically teams make changes in after each half of the season. They make changes in them. What players do move up to say, like, hi, we play doing something like players should cut. Or should we just say for like American Summer League or like for like for in like the actual real like same team. Tampa, they are 5 ahead of Clearwater. 6 others next competition for Arizona. And then Daytona is 8 ahead of Cambridge. And here finally is Fayetteville, Houston, specifically with 321. First is getting yourself at 34 and 16. The California League is stacked in the Athletics affiliate. There's a game ahead of Fresno, the Colorado Rockies affiliate, and Ontario, Los Angeles Dodgers affiliate, 2 ahead of Inland Paris, Mariners affiliate, Highway affiliate, or Semi affiliate, National League, Greens Royals, 2.5 back of Frederick, but they're a game and a half up on Hudson Valley, and your Yankees affiliate, and more Greens first, but then we have Greenville. Lost the Red Sox away. They're stuck about 26, 25, 3.5 games back. Then what's the team? The Chicago Cubs fight is 4 games back. That's a ball green, but they're half game back of Greenville. They only played one last game of Greenville. I show 5 games back. The high 8 in the league is Toronto, Vancouver, and the Toronto Blue Jays. Their game and a half up. They're back on Eugene. But there's 2 games we have. In the Midwest League, West Michigan is 2.5 ahead of Great Lakes, Los Angeles Dodgers affiliate, West Michigan Teachers League. Then below is the Miami Mariners affiliate. They are a game ahead of Quad Cities. Kansas City Royals affiliate. They're a game ahead of so yeah. I have the Texas League. Yeah, Springfield in the north, they're a game ahead of Tulsa. And then there's 7 ahead of Wichita. Just 23 to 7 games ahead of Arizona Diamondbacks away. They're 25 and 23. They have Midland, Los Angeles away. Corpus Christi, the Houston Astros affiliate is on Corpus Christi. Texas Rangers. The Frisco team. So, and then we have Southern League, which is second half things, which is not close. One in the first half, one in the second half. And then we have Rocket Seat 24 and 24. And they are Los Angeles Angels. They're 2 back. The game back is Birmingham. That is the Chicago White Sox fight. Their game back. And then we have Pensacola, Miami. They're ahead of Columbus. Yeah. And then we have the Eastern League. And in the Eastern League, Reading is basically turning their game half ahead of boss, Portland, the boss are 6, or 25 and 23, and their game half. So we may have the game cancel. Yeah, the extra game cancel. Yeah, or they have to I'll make it up later in the year. And then we have circles for the league as a whole. Is they shouldn't Space Cowboys and Houston Astros are playing. They are 2 games ahead of Sacramento, which is 66 games. And then we have Indianapolis, St. Paul, and Rochester, all tied for the International League lead. Indianapolis owns the tiebreakers right now. St. Paul is second place in tiebreakers. And the third thing is, like I said, Rochester is in there. And that is it. So there's a 3-way break for first. Like I said, Indianapolis, the Pittsburgh Pirates, Philly. And then we have St. Paul, Minnesota Twins, Philly. Then Rochester, Washington Nationals, Philly, Rochester. And then, yeah. And then, we have some teams are game back. A half game back is Durham. Tampa Bay Rays Philly. They're a half game back because their teams have a game more than unscripted is a game and a half back. But because they only fit 45 games. And all the rest of the teams have 40, so it's kind of unfair. Yeah, I guess it is. There's 4 games ahead of Sacramento, so they're 33 and 15. 0's 29 and 15.